Alright, hey there, how we doing, Veve and Ecomi community? This is OhmDawg coming at you with another OMI price action update. Today we're going to jump into the charts as well as potentially take a look at the OMI Ethereum trading pair and look at the price of Ethereum as well. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and throw up the disclaimer and we will see you guys on the other side. This is not financial advice. This video is for educational purposes only. Trading with money involves risk. I'm not responsible for any decisions you make based off this information. Alright, so before I want to jump into the charts, I just want to say congratulations to everybody that scored over the weekend on DesignerCon, and if you didn't, I hope you took advantage of the marketplace right afterwards. And also thanks everybody for 500 subscribers. I appreciate that. We are already halfway to 1K, so unbelievable. Thank you all so much. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the charts, everybody. Alright, so I wanted to begin on the weekly chart because we did want to see how this weekly candle closed for us. And as of now, we got that rejection up straight out of this area that we had marked from a previous video. And we did not get that close below here, so that could very well mean something, but also it will also depend on how this weekly candle plays out as well. So going ahead and jumping into the daily, we want to currently see, how's market structure looking right now. So overall, just within this move, we are currently making lows, highs, higher lows, higher highs. Oh, that's not a higher high, I'm sorry. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and higher lows. And we could potentially call this a higher high as well if we want to go by the bodies of the candles, because we did get a bullish close above this area over here where the market initially rejected. But based on that market structure, if price was to sustain itself right here, which we will get into in the lower time frames, but if price were to sustain itself up here and start really picking up momentum, we could very well see this push past these highs in the coming days, especially with potentially immutable X on the horizon, as we know. But who knows, hopefully that's pretty soon, or maybe December, we don't know really. But yeah, so jumping down to the 1 hour, I'm sorry. I'm going to get rid of these marks real quick. Alright, so down on to the 1 hour. So as we are going to look at this at a 24 to 48 hour basis, we want to see what moves we could potentially see from here. So where we were in last video, we were still trading down here, reacting out of this price level that we marked previously, and we were basically looking to see, is price going to trade down into it and back out, kind of obviously like it did. So was price going to trade into the area and back out, or was it going to trade into it and through it essentially? So obviously we had the trade in and out scenario. And so another thing I pointed out though, from the last price action video, is what we want to see here is price going to maintain the momentum that it picked up right here. See, as we see now, we picked up momentum, took out some market structure right here, but did we take out the meaningful market structure, which could potentially be these levels up here? But we really want to see proof that bulls are here to stay in essence. So from here, in the last video, we were saying if price does trade up, we want to look out to see, is it going to create a lower high scenario up here? We could still very well print up a little higher. If I go in, I found the area that I was looking for. As of now, we want to see how price reacts relatively right above these, right here. Relatively this area is what I'm going to call, simply because we see confluence as well right here with these relatively equal highs that the market has formed. So from there, if price were to maintain this current low right here that we have at the moment, and we would see price print up. The next question, obviously you guessed it, is price going to trade into this area and back out of it, or is it going to trade into it and straight through it? So that's basically what I'm looking for within the OMI to USD pair as of now. We obviously as well want to keep an eye out right here to make sure we do maintain structure and market doesn't fall anymore. And if it does fall, we could very well see it sweep here, sweep straight through, if it does want to trade down and this is not maintained. So that is pretty much all I'm looking for right now in a 24 to 48 hour basis on the OMI token. I did want to go ahead and jump over to the Ethereum OMI pair, the OMI Ethereum pair that we have as well. I just wanted to point this out real quick. If I can get it. There we go. We're just going to point out this relative price level right here. And we want to see if this, if this price hits here. And that reason being is because Ethereum is currently trading at the time of recording this video at $4,740 per Ethereum. Over here, if like I mentioned in my first OMI to Ethereum correlation video on August 12th, I think, if y'all want to go check that out, we were saying, every time that OMI is gaining strength within the market, we're obviously going to see the OMI show green candles within the marketplace. And every time, in this case, Ethereum is making or showing strength and signs of strength within the market, we obviously see moves like this within the market, and this is evidence of that right there. That's called price correlation, essentially. And this isn't even necessarily price correlating, this is actually price, kind of diverging in a way. It's doing the opposite. And for an example, we could say if the OMI US dollar pair was doing this, the OMI USD, the OMI Ethereum pair might be doing something like this. So that's just a quick little point out on divergence. Nothing too crazy, just a simple example. But with that being said, everybody, on the OMI Ethereum pair, we definitely want to see if price does trade down into here, and Ethereum will obviously show us if that's what it wants to do. So without further ado, everybody, this is OhmDawg coming at you with another OMI price action update. I appreciate you all stopping by, and thank you all again for 500 subscribers, and thanks and shout out to Veve as well for the whole OhmGate thing over the weekend. That was pretty awesome. So y'all go make sure to follow Veve on YouTube as well if you haven't already. Well, yep, OhmDawg out. Peace.